Imagine walking into any situation, no matter how challenging, stressful, or chaotic, and carrying an unshakable calm that no one can disturb. What if your presence alone could signal strength, peace, and control? Today, you will learn not just to survive the storms of life, but to stand firm and act as if nothing bothers you. Because true power lies in mastering your inner world. Mastering emotional resilience is not just about ignoring the difficulties around you, it's about developing a power within, a strength that allows you to stay steady no matter what life throws your way. You see, life will test you over and over again. Challenges will come without warning, and circumstances might shake you to your core. But the question is, will you let those moments control your emotions, or will you take control of your emotions and master the situation? Emotional resilience is the art of remaining calm, composed, and confident when others might crumble. It's about training your mind to rise above the noise, above the chaos, above the frustration. When you master this, you create a space inside where peace reigns, regardless of what's happening outside. That space becomes your refuge, your strength, your power source. Think about it. When storms come, what do? Do you panic? Do you let fear consume you? Or do you stand firm, acting as if nothing bothers you? Not because you're ignoring the problem, but because you have learned how to control your response to it. That, my friend, is mastery. How do you build this resilience? It starts with awareness, being conscious of your emotions, acknowledging them, but refusing to let them dictate your actions. Then you train yourself daily through focus, through discipline, through a refusal to give energy to negativity. You develop habits that reinforce calmness, confidence, and clarity. And here's the truth. When you act as if nothing bothers you, people notice. Your presence becomes magnetic, powerful. You start influencing situations, not reacting to them. Your mind is no longer a battlefield, but a fortress. But mastering emotional resilience is only the beginning, because once you have this inner calm, you unlock something even greater, unshakable confidence. That next level of strength that refuses to bow under pressure. Are you ready to discover how to carry yourself with confidence that can't be shaken, to learn the art of moving forward with boldness, no matter the fear or doubt? That's what we'll dive into next. Ew. Unshakable confidence. It's a phrase we hear often, but what does it really mean to walk through life with that kind of certainty? It means standing tall even when the ground beneath you seems uncertain. It means speaking your truth even when the world tries to silence you. It means acting boldly, not because you have no fear, but because your purpose is greater than your doubts. You see, confidence isn't something you are simply born with. It's something you cultivate. It's forged in the fires of challenge, shaped by the choices you make every day. When you learn to act as if nothing bothers you, you're stepping into that place where fear loses its grip. You are training your mind to see possibility instead of limitation, strength instead of weakness. Think about the last time you faced a moment of fear or doubt. What held you back? Was it the voice inside telling you you're not enough, or what if you fail? Now imagine flipping that script. What if that voice said, you are capable, you are prepared, and you will overcome? The power of unshakable confidence comes from knowing your value, embracing your potential, and refusing to let external circumstances dictate your self-worth. It's about owning your story, your skills, your unique strengths, and walking with the boldness that commands respect. But here's the secret. Confidence without control is reckless. True confidence is anchored in composure, in the calm assurance that you can handle whatever comes your way. It's not loud or aggressive. It's steady and quiet, like a river carving its path through solid rock. As you build this unshakable confidence, you start to lead not by force, but by example. People are drawn to your energy, your clarity, your sense of purpose. You become a beacon of strength in times of uncertainty. Yet confidence alone won't keep you grounded. There's another crucial skill to master: how to maintain your composure and stay unruffled, even when the world around you tries to shake you. That, my friend, is the art of composure. The next step in this journey to the art of composure. It's more than just keeping a calm face when things go wrong. It's about mastering the ability to stay unruffled, steady, and in control when life throws unexpected challenges your way. Imagine being the kind of person who, no matter the storm, stands with poise and clarity, not allowing chaos to dictate your mood or your decisions. Why is composure so important? Because how you react under pressure defines your leadership, your influence, and ultimately your success. When emotions run wild, decisions become clouded, and opportunities slip through your fingers, But when you maintain your composure, you think clearly, act strategically, and inspire confidence in those around you. Composure is a skill, a discipline. It's not about suppressing your feelings or pretending everything is okay when it's not. It's about recognizing your emotions, acknowledging them, and choosing to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. That takes practice. It takes awareness. It takes a commitment to controlling your inner world, no matter how loud the outer world becomes. Think about the leaders you respect the most. What sets them apart? Often it's their ability to remain calm under pressure. They don't allow the heat of the moment to cloud their judgment. They listen before they speak. They act with intention, and they project strength through stillness. When you master this art, you create a powerful presence. People trust you. They follow you because they know no matter what happens, you have the ability to lead them through it without panic, without drama. But composure doesn't mean isolation. It means engaging with the world from a place of strength, not weakness. And that strength is built on something deeper, something that goes beyond just staying calm. Next, we'll explore the power of your mind, how to train it to rise above every distraction, every negative thought, and every challenge. Are you ready to discover how mind over matter can transform your entire life? That's coming up next. Mind over matter, that phrase holds a secret so powerful it can change the way you live your life forever. Because the reality is this: your mind is the battlefield where every victory or defeat begins. If you learn to choose peace in the midst of chaos, to focus your thoughts on what serves you rather than what drains you, you unlock a power no circumstance can take away. Ask yourself, how often do you allow distractions, worries, or fears to steal your energy? How often do you find your mind running wild with what ifs and worst case scenarios? The truth is, your mind has a natural tendency to wander toward trouble. It's a survival instinct. But surviving is not enough. To thrive, you must learn to command your mind, to redirect your focus, and to decide what thoughts deserve your attention. Choosing peace is an active decision. It's not something that happens by accident. It means training your mind like a skilled athlete trains their body consistently, deliberately, with purpose. When chaos surrounds you, you choose calmness. When negativity creeps in, you choose positivity. When doubt knocks at your door, you choose belief. The power of mind over matter is seen in every great achiever, every successful leader, every person who refuses to be a victim of circumstance. They do not let their minds become a playground for fear or frustration. Instead, they build mental habits that reinforce strength, clarity, and focus. Imagine your mind as a garden. What kind of seeds are you planting? Are you planting seeds of worry, anger, and distraction? Or are you planting seeds of peace, confidence, and resilience? What you nurture grows. The quality of your thoughts determines the quality of your life. This mastery of your mind brings freedom. Freedom from the chaos that tries to pull you down. Freedom from the mental battles that exhaust your spirit. It's the foundation of true inner strength. But mind mastery is only the beginning of your journey, because once you choose peace in the mind, you must also protect your spirit with an invisible armor that shields you from life's toughest tests. Up next, how to build that armor and thrive, no matter what challenges come your way. Are you ready? Invisible armor, that's what you need to survive and thrive when life tests you. It's not something you can see or touch, but it's the most powerful protection you can have. This armor is built from your mindset, your habits, your ability to stand firm when everything around you is shaking. It's the strength that comes from within, the force that shields you from the blows of disappointment, criticism, and failure. Life will challenge you, that's a given. People will doubt you, circumstances will try to knock you down. But the question is, will you allow those external pressures to penetrate your armor, or will you develop a shield so strong that no negativity can break through? This invisible armor is made of resilience, confidence, composure, and mental mastery, all the qualities you've been developing. When you wear this armor, criticism bounces off you, setbacks become lessons, and failures are merely stepping stones. You become untouchable, not because you are invincible, but because your strength comes from your unbreakable mindset. How do you build this armor? It starts with recognizing that your power lies within your control. You can't control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you respond. This is where discipline plays a role. It's about committing to your growth every single day, building habits that reinforce your strength, and refusing to give energy to things that weaken you. When life tests you, this armor allows you to keep moving forward without being distracted or defeated. You learn to focus on what matters and let go of what doesn't. You become like a fortress, steady, strong, and unshaken. But remember, no armor is complete without the right mindset to carry it. You must balance your strength with wisdom, knowing when to stand firm and when to adapt. That balance is what transforms survival into true thriving. And here's the exciting truth. Once you have your invisible armor, you gain the freedom to rise above distractions, to detach from negativity, and to embrace a life filled with purpose. Next, we'll uncover the secret to true freedom through detachment, how rising above life's distractions empowers you to live boldly and freely. Are you ready to step into that freedom, the freedom of detachment? What does it really mean to rise above life's distraction? To detach is not to abandon or ignore reality, but to choose not to be controlled by the chaos around you. It's about stepping back, seeing things clearly, and refusing to let the noise steal your focus, your energy, your peace. Think about this. How often do you find yourself caught in the whirlwind of drama, negativity, or the endless demands of life? How often do distractions pull you away from what truly matters? Detachment is the skill that allows you to break free from those chains. It's the ability to observe without getting emotionally entangled, to engage without losing yourself. When you master detachment, you reclaim your power. You no longer react to every trigger, every criticism, every setback. Instead, you respond with intention, with wisdom, with control. You create a boundary around your mind and spirit, a sacred space where only what serves your highest good is allowed in. This freedom is essential because life will always bring distractions. People, problems, and pressures will try to pull you off course. But when you are detached, you rise above the noise. You protect your focus, your vision, your purpose. Detachment also frees you from the burden of needing everyone's approval or the fear of failure. When you are detached, your sense of self-worth doesn't depend on external validation. You stand firm in who you are and what you are called to do regardless of the opinions or reactions of others. It's not about being cold or indifferent. It's about being wise and strong enough to prioritize your peace and progress. When you live with this freedom, you become unstoppable. Your energy is reserved for what truly matters, your goals, your growth, your legacy. But detachment is just the gateway, because once you have risen above distractions, you unlock a greater secret, a silent strength that will carry you through the toughest battles without losing your sense. Next, we will explore how to develop that silent strength, the power to lead calmly, confidently, and without being shaken by the storms of life. Are you ready to discover this next level of power? Silent strength. What does that look like? It's not the loud, aggressive power we often associate with leadership. No, silent strength is calm, steady, and unshakable. It's the kind of strength that doesn't need to shout to be heard. It moves quietly, but with unstoppable force. When you develop this silent strength, you become a leader who inspires through presence, not pressure. Have you noticed how the most effective leaders don't rush to react? Instead, they listen carefully, observe closely, and respond thoughtfully. That's silent strength in action. It's a deep confidence that comes from knowing who you are, what you stand for, and that no external force can shake your foundation. This strength is cultivated through experience. Yes, but also through discipline. Discipline in managing your emotions, your thoughts, and your reactions. It's the result of mastering the art of composure, confidence, and detachment. When challenges come, instead of reacting with anxiety or anger, you respond with measured calmness. You lead without being ruled by your feelings. Silent strength is magnetic. People feel they are drawn to your stability in the midst of chaos. They trust you because you don't crumble under pressure. You hold the space steady for everyone around you. Your energy becomes a source of reassurance and inspiration. But silent strength isn't about being rigid or unfeeling. It's about flexibility wrapped in firmness, being adaptable enough to handle change, but firm enough to hold your vision and values intact. It's the balance that allows you to navigate storms with grace and effectiveness. When you embody this strength, you become more than just a follower of circumstance. You become a commander of your life, your destiny, and your impact. People will look to you not for noise or drama, but for wisdom and direction. Yet silent strength alone won't complete your journey, because to truly win in life, you need one more skill, a way to transform every challenge into an opportunity. Next, we'll dive into how acting unbothered transforms obstacles into stepping stones. Are you ready to unlock that power? Acting unbothered, it's more than just a phrase or a casual attitude. It's a powerful way of living that transforms how you face challenges, setbacks, and criticisms. When you learn to act as if nothing bothers you, you don't become indifferent or care. Instead, you gain the ability to rise above the noise, to take control of your emotions, and to turn every obstacle into an opportunity for growth. Think about this. How often do people let small frustrations, harsh words, or unexpected problems derail their focus and shake their confidence? The truth is, life will always have its share of disturbances. The difference is in how you choose to respond. To act unbothered means to refuse to give energy to things that don't serve your purpose. It means being so grounded in your identity and vision that distractions bounce off you like water on a duck's back. When you act unbothered, you send a clear message to yourself and to the world that you are in control. You are not a victim of circumstances or the opinions of others. You are a master of your own mind and emotions. This kind of attitude creates an unshakable foundation for success, because your power comes from within, not from external validation or approval. But here's the real secret: acting unbothered is a skill. It's something you develop through practice, through daily choices to focus on what matters most, and to let go of what tries to pull you down. It's the culmination of emotional resilience, confidence, composure, mental mastery, and silent strength, all working together to keep you steady and strong. When you embody this mindset, you become unstoppable. Challenges become opportunities, criticism becomes fuel, setbacks become setups for comebacks. You don't just survive life, you thrive. So today I challenge you to take this truth and live it, to act unbothered, not because life is easy, but because you are stronger than anything life throws at you. Remember, your power is not in the absence of problems, it's in how you rise above them. Thank you for your time. Now go forward with calm confidence, silent strength, and the freedom to live unbothered. Your life will never be the same.